What's going on, Z Nation, and welcome to another edition of ZSPN. I'm your host, Zaid here. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Dallas Mavericks tonight. Guys, I'm speechless of the type of performance that I witnessed against this Lakers team, what they brought to the table. Guys, it was to the point that I even forgot about the performance that they gave us yesterday against the Timberwolves. It was something to really recognize the type of performance that they gave us. I think they heard the criticisms. They heard the type of, let's just say criticisms. Honestly, it was a bad performance from the Los Angeles Lakers yesterday, Sunday, against the Timberwolves. And somehow today, guys, they stepped up tremendously in the third quarter in a big way. And of course, in the fourth quarter. And that all has to do with our starting lineups tonight. Now, with our starting lineups, the return of Kuzma, which I have to say possibly could have been the main reason that they won, but I don't want to say that because even though Kuzma, with his return, he only averaged like 14 points, which I'm not saying it's bad because I know Kuzma can give us a 20-point game. So regardless of his performance tonight, he participated. And it was a lot of help also from him in the third quarter. So let's not knock him because of the type of performance he gave us. So it's either way, great to have Kuzma back. But the main players that stepped up was Brandon Ingram and Lonzo Ball. And especially from Lonzo Ball with the type of performance he gave. I mean, a 21-point game, which was a huge... it was a big turn of events than the type of performance he gave us against the Timberwolves. So it was just a great performance overall for Lonzo Ball, who also, I believe he went 4 of 8 from the three. So his shots were going in from the 3-point line. So good for him. And, honestly, I think he went also 8 of 12 from the field. So, overall, he stepped up tremendously. I mean, he was really in control, and especially in the fourth, maybe I can also say maybe the third quarter, which we saw a lot of greatness out of Lonzo Ball. And guys, I can honestly say, even though we see a couple of times that he doesn't step up, I just know in my heart that Lonzo can give us a great performance on an every night basis. I mean, it's just a great feeling when you see somebody like Lonzo gives you that type of performance. And honestly, guys, it was great. So kudos tonight for Lonzo. I mean, he really stepped up tremendously. And let's talk about Brandon Ingram. With a season high with 29 points also. He stepped up also tremendously. And guys, we can honestly say, there has been a lot of hate with Brandon Ingram and Lonzo Ball being those two players who needed to step up, with the absence of LeBron James and at the time Kuzma and Rajon Rondo. We just needed that from them. And honestly, tonight was the type of performance that we needed to see out of them. And and also especially from Brandon Ingram. So it was just a great performance overall for our young core. And speaking of our young core, with Josh Hart averaging also a double-double tonight with, I believe he had 14. He had a 14-point game with 11 rebounds. And surprisingly, he had 5 steals. So a great performance also from our young core with Josh Hart and company. So a great performance for Hart out there tonight. I mentioned Kuzma And you can also say in the maybe final minutes left in the fourth quarter, we saw a little bit of glimpse from JaVale McGee, who I believe he averaged a double-double, but I might be wrong with it. I think he had maybe 8, 10 points out there tonight with, I believe, 11, maybe 10 rebounds. So there was some effort on his end, not in a huge way, but we saw his presence in the game. So great job on his end. And guys, there's one player that I had to acknowledge who stepped up, who really, honestly, helped the Lakers get a huge lead in like maybe 2 minutes left in the third quarter, and that was Michael Beasley. Michael Beasley, guys, he averaged 13 points, but with his presence on the floor, really helped the Lakers get a 6-point lead. If we can be brutally honest, I mean, he really stepped up on his end in the third quarter also with 13 points. So honestly, it was just a great performance on his end. And guys, I can honestly say, where was Michael Beasley? We actually, I mean, I know the reason that he was gone because, with his mother passing and, having personal issues with his family, that's respectable. I don't want to hold that against him. But just understanding, the situation he had, but finally having him, play for the Lakers now after being gone for so long really shows that we actually really needed him back. I mean, being on the floor a couple of times because I don't know, guys. He's like that tough guy type of player who can score and just really give you a pretty decent performance off the bench. So it was just really great to have him back. And guys, I don't know if you witnessed this, but with the Timberwolves game, when he was like, he got a technical for, basically, not attacking, but verbally, attacking, Karl Anthony Towns, which I really loved. That's what I really want the Lakers to basically do. Be very tough, not soft or anything like that. Just be very aggressive and not let players take advantage of how they play. Show a lot of toughness out there. And honestly, I saw that from not just from Michael Beasley, but from our young core tonight. And they stepped up tonight. And I can honestly say, guys, it was a game to watch. It made me forget about the performance that they gave on Sunday against the Timberwolves, and it's just honestly a breath of fresh air. And honestly, just forgetting right now, we're in 2019, so this is the first win of 2019 for the Los Angeles Lakers. So kudos to them, and honestly, guys, it was a long time coming. And I can honestly say, guys, I'm going to keep on saying it, my apologies, but, it is the truth. Honestly, it was something to witness, and I was really happy to see them come back in the third and fourth quarter. So, and honestly, just managing the game tremendously, and it was just really great to see the Lakers finally like mashing well together and just really understanding the game, being aggressive, stepping up from our young core, and just playing very good basketball for the Los Angeles Lakers. And I'm not trying to say that we could possibly see that possibly take off, but if they just get a couple wins in, with the absence of LeBron, honestly, they can really give us a type of show that we always wanted to see from our young core. And I just hope that they possibly keep that sort of vision intact. Like, honestly, guys, I really want to see this type of performance on a daily basis. Even though, even if they probably lose a game, we love, us Laker fans, we love to see the type of performance out of this team. And just stepping up on occasion and just give us a good performance. Honestly, guys, because that Timberwolves game was just very ridiculous, and I just hope that that doesn't really happen again. So, guys, please comment down below. Give me your thoughts about today's game. What you liked from our young core. Honestly, guys, the player that really impressed me the most was Lonzo Ball, honestly. But with the combination of Brandon Ingram and Josh Hart, honestly, I mean, those players really stepped up their role, honestly, and they sort of like found their groove in this game. And honestly, if they can just continue that, it will just really help the Lakers' chances of just being, a very tough team, honestly, in the Western Conference. And I just hope they can possibly step up that sort of role that they're at right now, because with the absence of LeBron, it was just really helped them build a lot of confidence and toughness. And honestly, it's just something that the Lakers really need to develop, and I just know that they can. So please, guys, comment down below, like, subscribe to the channel, make sure to hit the notification bell, and I'll see you all in the next video. I'm not sure who they play against next, but like always, guys, I'll keep you guys I keep you guys up to date about anything Lakers news, anything about injuries, or just everything about Lakers. I'll bring you guys everything on this channel, so you guys will know about my thoughts and my opinions, and just basically bringing you the news of the Los Angeles Lakers on this channel. So please comment down below, like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Go Lakers. Let's just hope that they keep this this motivation and this drive that they are feeling right now, and possibly give us more wins to come. Peace.